Всем доброго времени суток, с вами снова я, Ванючек. Сегодня мы продолжаем свое путешествие по миру Хогвартса. Наше сохранение. О, мы уже тут. Так, давайте смотрим, что у нас по заданиям с вами. В тенях крипты. Задача Шарп. Фокусирующее зелье. Бабочки. Я чуть не помню задания. Хитроумные ключи. Летные испытания. Доставка. Вот, наверное, его начнем. Карта. Карта мира. Бабочки. Я чуть понять не могу. Что у нас? Расположенную к югу от Хогвартса. Карта мира. Север, юг, запад, восток. Ладно. Мы это оставим. Давайте вот это задание выполним. Карта. Опа. Я думаю, мы справимся.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Do you think the Ashwanders would take me?
Куда летим? Так, нет, по этой стороне. Направо пойдешь, смерть найдешь. Да? Хорошо, хоть не в логово.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Прикольно.
Revelio.
Явочный срок. Так, нам нужно с вами зайти в Хогсмит. Вот сюда нам надо. Так.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Нам нужно фокусирующее зелье и зелье Максима. Эдурус еще. То есть нам нужны рецепты этих зелий.
What can I do
Денег
for
у
you
меня
today?
должно хватить. Купил.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Купил. На это не хватает. А хлам не
Hope to
хочешь у
see you
меня
again.
купить?
Farewell for now. What can I do for you today?
Хочешь.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Так, сейчас мы еще приоденемся.
I hope to see you again.
Снаряжение. Что у нас там? Пойдет. Шарфик. Это сейчас продадим.
Now. What can I do for you today?
Так, все, да.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
А у нас еще какое заклинание, зелье? Эдурус. Фокусирующее зелье Максима. Эдурус у нас есть. Ага. Так. Лишь бы
What can I
ингредиентов
do for you
хватило.
today?
Это,
A wise decision.
это возьмем.
Thank you. A wise decision.
Это мне
Thank
не
you.
надо, все.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Давайте сбегаем, варим зелье. Да, у нас первые 10-15 минут сейчас будут такими подготовительными. Это есть у нас. Ладно. Пусть растут. Мы еще увеличим это. Так. Добираем. Давайте. Она где-то ведь в Хогвартсе. А, нет. Потом пойдем с Себастьяном в крипту.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
say it again.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
What the
Hello,
fuck?
Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Revelio.
Так, чё? В тенях крипты, потому что эти все задания. Давайте лётные испытания сделаем. Первое хотя бы. Да, почему вы все время их перемещаете? Сказал, нужен Хогвартс. Да нам. Поле призывателей я не особо люблю. Ну, выполнить придется. Арена для Квиддича. Что стоим, что надо.
Black hadn't cancelled it. We wouldn't be looking at the block.
Ну, во-первых, я хочу день, ночью летать, такое себе удовольствие.
Hey, you, Ravenclaw.
Что надо?
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this.
Ах, тварь ты.
Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Пошла ты. Я хоть и давно не летал, но я тебя все равно уделаю.
Made it. Ah, now that's more like it. This is rather fun.
Что там не сильно отстаешь?
Success. Excellent.
Good.
I've got
Что?
this.
Ну и кто тут крутой? Конечно, я.
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my
Довольно надо.
respect.
Мне не ждут твоего
Challenge
уважения.
accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Да,
There
да,
you
да.
are. The Cross One's duelist to beat. I never thought someone would ever.
Ой. Что такая вот противная.
I
Не
suspect
может
Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
поражение.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster.
Проигрывать надо уметь. Это чё? А, ворота, так это так, да? Да блин. Я не люблю заходить, как все. Давай.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Без
I'm
проблем.
in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it.
Тем будет самое сложное. Да.
I've seen worse. Akio. My wand slipped.
Accio.
Отлично. 30.
Yeah. Lucky shot.
Да, конечно.
Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Мгм.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least.
Да,
I'll
да.
let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested and that you passed.
Так, карта Хогвартс, да. Хочу кое-что. Отдать задание сразу это. Блин. Я дезориентирован. А. Разойдись.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Да-да.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Отправляемся в Хогвартс. Значит, нам сюда.
Revelio.
Интересно, а где еще куча свитков? Идем.
Over here.
Сюда, сюда.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Я закончил.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Так, F, пробел.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Кто не понял, вот этот вот слепой, который мы скоро встретимся, это потомок предок Волдеморта.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Мое любимое заклинание, наверное.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Так, о, подарочки. Так. Пока не важно. Так, давайте таланты. Нет. О, я вот это хочу. Пока нет. Так, скрытность. Пока не надо. Вот это, наверное, возьмем. Я не знаю пока, я боюсь что-то предпринимать. Нам еще 3 непростительных нужно будет потом качнуть. Но это еще очень долго.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Ой, я не знаю, наврать ему. Блин. Врать нехорошо, но... Нам не случайно попалось. А, да.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Не сомневаюсь. Твоих рук дело, да, Волдеморт? Так. Все у нас здесь. Ключи. У нас есть 3 зелья невидимости? Да. О, показывает, куда надо же. Давайте сходим сюда. Летаем быстренько.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Блин, так-то классно, так дороги подсвечены фонариками. Это красиво.
Always late that morning.
Так.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your bag. That Pippin should have been here by now. Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Крыса.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have
Чем
to
ты
say?
торгуешь? Быстренько.
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. This will do just fine. Thank you.
Всё, прощай.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Ой, посмотрите на виды Хогвартса. Нет, вы только посмотрите, какая-то красота. Всё, не хочу отслеживать. Ну реально ведь красиво. Так, ладненько. Идемте сдаваться этому. Ой, карта. Оксмит. Нам сюда.
Here you... Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Loang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Все, прощай. Дай 16 левел. Спасибо. Вот теперь мы подумаем еще. Заклинание. Нет. Нет. Да, вот это нужно будет качнуть. Темное искусство. Я еще проклинать не умею, но хорошее это. Круцио, Империо. Это обязательно. Пока нет. Вот это может быть. Выручай комнату, я ничего не качал ни разу. Тут. Блин, надо это мне. У меня не прикачано. Я хочу, чтобы у меня это... Я мог перемещаться. все по зельям, да? Ладно. А, вот, меня ж прокачивает. Всё. Я думаю. Профессора Шарпа. Мандрагору и Тантаку узлу. Но мы будем этим пока заниматься. Да, нам сюда. Я думаю, сейчас сообщим. Серию уже закончим. Или пойдем что-нибудь сделаем, небольшое задание, второстепенное.
Revelio.
О. Теперь я понимаю. Такие ласточки летают.
Revelio.
О, подарок.
I was hoping to see you.
А я нет.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Точно. Я уже забыл прошлую эту серию.
The room is called the map chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Нам же это сказали с книгой возвращаться.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Как по воде ходит.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
О, появился.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Так. Давайте. Настройки. Сохранить игру. Вот у нас есть. Давайте начнем перезаписывать тогда. И на этом с вами будем прощаться. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, не забывайте про комментарии. Ну а я с вами прощаюсь ненадолго. Всем пока-пока.